Now, another concern is that ISIS is recruiting Westerners to take up their cause. CBS 4's Gloria Neal talked with the director of the FBI, who was recently in Denver. And Gloria, ISIS may have tried to recruit at least one person they know of from Denver.
Absolutely. That is right, Karen. And yes, the latest being a woman, matter of fact, trying to leave Denver to help ISIS. But you know what? It is not just the recruitment of Americans that is of concern to the FBI. It is the method of recruitment that's being used and the successfulness of that method by terrorists. We've seen the chilling pictures of journalist James Foley in the orange jumpsuit on his knees just before being beheaded.
We are up against savages. Okay? These are people who make ordinary terrorists look civilized.
FBI Director James Comey is talking about ISIL, also known as ISIS. He says the full force of the United States will be brought to bear on these savages.
We have seen an emergence since I was last in government of the people we call homegrown violent extremists.
The most recent case is American Shannon Connolly, also known as Halima Connolly, who became radicalized via the internet. The FBI tried on numerous occasions to talk her out of going through with her plans to provide support to ISIL, but to no avail.
These are people who aren't directed by al-Qaida, may not even personally know somebody in al-Qaida or one of its progeny, but the internet makes that irrelevant.
Prior to Connolly, it was Jamie Paulin Ramirez, better known to some as Jihad Jamie. She once lived in Leadville. She pleaded guilty to providing material support to terrorists back in 2011. It's believed she was recruited by Colleen LaRose from Pennsylvania. She's known by the name of Jihad Jane.
That illustrates the concern that I have.
Director Comey says the first thing we need to do is the equivalent of see something, say something. Once radicalized, behavior changes, and there are always clues.
More often it will be a family member or a friend who will see something in person or online. We need those folks just to tell us.
In the case of Connolly, though, her Facebook page, for example, became more radicalized. Under Halima Connolly, you see the progression of alleged foretelling of waging jihad or waging war.
Sometimes people worry if I tell law enforcement, maybe I'll get somebody in trouble if they're not doing something wrong. No, you won't.
Director Comey is 11 months into a 10-year term as the director of the FBI. He has a goal of visiting all the field offices in his first year. Denver marked his 40th field office visit of the 64 field offices stateside as well as around the world. Now, he says he is confident the FBI will bring those responsible for killing James Foley to justice. Karen.
Yeah, hopefully they will. Thank you, Gloria.